Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson. Avdia out there with Paul George. Then there's Jalen Noel. And it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard. 2-0. Now here's Avdia. Covered by Smith. The shot by George. Wide open. No good on the three. Now the Knicks with it. Brunson the pass to Wilson. Now here's Simons. Some nice passing by New York here. The three. Shot clock at 5. Avdia with the rebound. And stolen by Şengün. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. The shot's good from Brunson.
Brunson powering right through a very tight defense.
Wilson against George. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Wilson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
At the line for the Knicks, Wilson. At the line.
What's up?
One shot.
Right, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Wilson. Over George. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The offensive rebound passes it to Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Good on the shot. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Shot's good by Wilson. Avdia, his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside, George. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 6.
And George is deadly from deep. That'll give you some longevity in this league.
Here's Wilson, and the rejection by Jackson. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. Pass to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Smith. Back to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Smith, the pass to Brunson. It's hauled in by Noel.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
New York trailing. Simons surveying the D. Now the pass to Brunson. Şengün with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Şengün. Yep, that one goes.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Noel finds George. Back to Noel. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes it to Wilson. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the Wizards.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Avdia. Noel with the ball. Brunson covering. Here's Coulibaly. The pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson setting the pick here for George. 16 feet away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Drew Holiday who's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside Wilson. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Noel. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. In third, the Knicks.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 5. The Wizards with another miss. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pass to Wilson. On deep, Brunson sinks the triple. Brunson's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards trail by 8.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
25-14. Here's Noel. Brunson covering. Noel passes to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to George. Wilson with the block.
One player sometimes can drag down the offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Smith, he's really stood out for them over the past month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Washington calls timeout. Larry Nance is checked in for Washington. Dosunmu comes in for Noel. Nance outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to George. To stop the run. It's rebounded by New York.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
New York leading by 13. Wilson the pass to Brunson. Shoots over Dosunmu, and the Knicks good for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, George. Clock at 6. DuPont, covered by Smith.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. New York leading by 13. Right side, Wilson. Şengün finds Gordon. Back to Holiday. And the pass to Wilson. They get it back. Şengün. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
George against Holiday. Outside, George. Over Holiday. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. George has got 8 points.
I don't think Paul George worries about that hand right there. He spotted the rim and knocked it down.
Pass to Brunson. Washington with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, yes, sir.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Nance a screen on Holiday. George passes to Dosunmu. Knocks it loose and stolen by Şengün. Holiday surveying the floor. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely, and that one good. He's got 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Man's a screen on Holiday. The three from George. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Knicks out front, up by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Dosunmu is out there with Davis. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Burton in at the three. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Numbers
this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
First free throw is good. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. No, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly. Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Here's Dosunmu. Jackson setting the pick here for Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes.
The Knicks making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. On the wing, Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for New York. Now Şengün. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. That one, no good. Washington again turning it over. And here's a look at some numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Simons, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simons has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
To the inside. Passes it to Jackson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Jackson's got 8.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Drew is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And so he makes both from the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Jackson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
New York leading by 8. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. The free throw dropped for Şengün.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Noel, guarded by Holiday. Noel passes to Dosunmu. Jackson a screen on Simon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. It's rebounded by New York. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Jackson. And here is Dosunmu. And Gordon over to help. Jackson against Şengün. And there's the pass to Noel. It's the 3.5. Noel's got 5.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Simons. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Finding a way through, contact comes Simon's way, and he just avoids it.
Outside Jackson. Back to Noel. Takes a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. Gordon inside. Guarded by Jackson. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Clock at 4. Shoots over Noel. The shot by Holiday, no good. Wizards trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. A On Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
He's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Drew Holiday. And a switcher also for Washington. Diaz checked in. Brunson the pass to Şengün. Just 2 to shoot. 3-pointers, Simon. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Here's Noel. No good from 11 feet. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Good dime by Brunson, just getting better and better at finding his teammates.
And here is Dosunmu. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jackson has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Wilson left side. All sorts of time, and the Knicks good for 2.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Noel. Brunson covering. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pulls up on the elbow. Noel, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Simon. And a missed layup. Wizards trail by 15. Dosunmu, the pass to Noel. From deep. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Brunson the pass to Şengün. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Simon. Avdia gets the bucket.
Assist from
The Knicks leading by 12. Simon's up top. He has 7. Tries the spin move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
That one falls for Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And New York making a change here. Collins is checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a one-to-one ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
At the elbow, Collins. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And so it's New York with it. Passes to Brunson. Collins with it. Just 5 to shoot.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Knicks lead 61.
Noel with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Koulibaly. Over Collins. Wilson with the block. On the wing, Gordon. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. In third, the Knicks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots. And it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Şengün's checked in for the Knicks. Jabari Smith comes in for Aaron Gordon. And a change for the Wizards. Jackson's checked in. Here's Noel. Brunson covering. Noel passes to Avdia. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Misses. Fourth time against 7 makes from this game. Outside Wilson. Simons with a screen on George. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
The pass to Noel. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Smith finds Brunson. Back to Smith. Now here's Simons. To the middle. Here's Wilson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
George double teamed. Here's Koulibaly. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Simons. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Koulibaly. Jackson a screen on Brunson. Here's Koulibaly. Brunson covering. Shoots from 14. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Wilson. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Noel, covered by Simons. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Shot's good by Wilson. And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? Watching a few dunks around the league, it's clear there were more athletes than ever in the league.
Yeah, clearly these youngsters grew up watching us, and that emulation has really evolved the dunk.
Looks like Skinny's nightly reading of the dictionary has reached the letter E.
Eager for education, I always embrace enriching myself.
Excellent.
Yeah, should be a great night for you to jump into the Fs. I got a start for you. And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the New York Knicks.
Well, you can tell these guys are on the same page. They're communicating well. Each guy has his role and isn't trying to go outside of that, Shaq.
Yeah, and those are the best teams to play on. Everyone feels like they're contributing, but each guy is sticking to what he does well.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Wilson. Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Brunson in at the one. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 15 points.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Passes it to Abdia. Here's Noel. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Simons kicks to Wilson. Brunson, the bounce pass. Nice shot by Smith.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
George against Wilson. Noel. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one. There's the pass to Simons. Now Wilson. New York moving it around. Smith, the pass to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Şengün with the screen for Brunson. It's hauled in by Noel.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Coulibaly. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Pass to Wilson. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target with his three. Wizards trail by 21. Here's Coulibaly. And yes, it's good. Coulibaly's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Right side, Wilson. Good. Nice job down low. Wilson's got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. But still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Take a look at the Knicks. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, Washington. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, I think for New York, at times they played some of the best basketball in the league, but they haven't been able to sustain it over the course of the entire season. And that's the only reason they're not in first place.
Well, still a good chunk of time here for them to get back to who they are and playing their best brand of basketball. We'll just have to see if the coaching staff can get them refocused and re-energized in that time.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Noel. He feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Şengün with the screen for Brunson. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Dishes it to Avdia. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jackson setting the pick here for Avdia. Feeds it to Jackson. Over Şengün. Misses off the right eye.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Wizards trail by 21. Now, here's Avdia. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the basket by Jackson.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Right side, Wilson. Over George. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 36 points for Doug.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Pass to Jackson. Up top, Noel. Brunson covering. Avdia, 4 on the shot clock. And George kicks to Avdia. Off target from outside. Wilson the pass to Brunson. Back to Wilson. Shoots over Noel. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 38 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. For Fernie Simons.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Dub. He's averaging 53 points, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Left block shot on the way, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he drives in, and he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to George. Noel with the ball. Outside, George, 5 to shoot. There's the triple, and he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
What a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Here's Wilson. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from George. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's the screen. Knocked away. Here's Wilson. Great look there, but off target. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. DuPont, Şengün covering. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Outside, George. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 22. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one is good. 42 points for Dub.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Outside, George. Avdia with a screen for George. Over Wilson. And that one's good. George has got 22.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Out to Smith. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for New York. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jalen Brunson. Nance, he's checked in for the Wizards. On the wing, Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Nance a screen on Holiday. Noel, no good.
Well, sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Shot's good by Wilson. Wizards have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Outside, George. Pass to Noel. Clock at 6. Back to George. From deep three-point territory, DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Dupont. Nails the baby hook.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Şengün. Right side, Wilson. And the layup is good. Wilson's got 46 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Noel finds Nance. Nance a screen. Noel passes to Nance.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Second team foul.
The Wizards have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nance.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Simons, he's checked in for New York. He's off on the second. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. A steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, George. A step-back shot here. The shot's good. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside, Holiday. Shoots over Dosunmu. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And so it's the New York Knicks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops, and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Dosunmu, also George out there. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. Collins setting the big for Brunson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Dosunmu. On the wing, Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And that one's good, Burton.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Brunson. And the rejection by Jackson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And Washington making a change here. Crowder's checked in.
James Crowder.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Brunson, good.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
77.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Burton. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out, Dosunmu, shot's good.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Brunson with another miss. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Dosunmu. Crowder with it. Now Jackson. Brunson covering. Here's Burton. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Collins up top. New York moving it around. Simons finds Holiday. Down low. It's deflected. And here's Brunson outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Burton, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 14-point game. Offensive rebound. Here's Simons. And the rejection by Jackson. Dosunmu, the pass to Crowder. Simons against Crowder. Simons kicks to Brunson. Shoots from the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper. Brunson's got 4 this quarter. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Smith checked in for New York. Diaz checked in for the Wizards.
What's up?
And that one falls for Jackson. New York calls timeout. got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gordon. Now, here's Simons. Guarded closer. Shot clock at 6. Brunson with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
Jackson, a screen on Brunson. DuPont, defended by Gordon. DuPont. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Dosunmu. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. A different look for New York. Şengün comes in for Gordon. And it's Wilson in for Jalen Brunson. Smith outside. And the pass to Wilson. Front past the arc. Connects again.
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. During the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night, never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Pass to Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. George, that's a two-pointer. From the top of the key, he buries it. George has got 15 points in just the second half. Now here is Holiday. He's defended by Noel. The shot by Wilson, no good. Wizards trail by 20. Now Avdia. Pass to George. George double teamed. Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Noel, no good. Smith the pass to Wilson. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by the Wizards. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to George. Inside. Good. That one on target from Noel.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Holiday, the pass to Simons. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Avdia, the pass to Jackson. He kicks to George. The pass to Avdia. Here's Coulibaly. Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Noel passes to George. Wilson kicks to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Got a piece of it. A solo fast break. Here's Wilson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. He's feeling it. Buries the jump shot. George has got 31 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Wilson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Alperon Shango. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Wilson. To the paint. Here's Brunson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brunson's got 24 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
George sets a screen for Abdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Denny Abdia at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player from the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Washington calls timeout.
Wizards timeout call.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dub.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. George double team. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Wilson. And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there any one better than Magic Johnson?
121-96.
Pass to Coulibaly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Coulibaly's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Washington. Şengün with a screen on George. Şengün with the bucket.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the middle. Here's Noel. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Brunson, the bounce pass. They double him with George. Simon's on the wing. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dub.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Clock is at 3. Cuts off the pass. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Collins dishes to Holiday. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Avdia with it. He's against Gordon. Here's Coulibaly. Misses. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dub.